What's up, you guys? So, I am back actually with a semi book review. I actually just started it. I actually got this book for Christmas, so I'm super excited to finish it. But I started the introduction and I just felt like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know if I've ever felt a book that is exactly how I feel, and I'm not sure how to navigate these feelings. And yeah, so I I'm so excited to get started. Like, I just started the introduction and I'm like, how is it that someone knows exactly everything that I'm going through and is willing to provide me some steps? Like, ah, let me get into the title of the book. It is called Emotional Self Care for Black Women, and it is discover how to raise your self esteem, eliminate negative thinking, and heal from past traumas, even if your life is chaotic right now. And it's by Alicia Magoro. I hope I didn't butcher it, but this is what it looks like. Again, I'm so grateful. I got this for Christmas from one of my sister in laws, and I am just in awe. Again, I legit started the introduction, and the title of like the introduction, no, we'll start. The quote for the introduction is, "Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." Nelson Mandela. So, the first part that made me just completely accept this book is like, okay, this is going to be my go-to and potentially something I refer back to throughout 2024. But the first snippet is, what society wants, society gets. As a woman, society expects so much from you. Not only should you be accomplished as a family woman, but but some will also expect you to be educated as well. As much as we may be considered the weaker sex, we are anything but. So, I don't know about you, but for me, it just feels like when you are given so many different hats, it is so hard to balance everything. And when I, express my feelings to others and say like, "Oh my gosh, like this has been hard lately. This is crazy." And just speaking to other women of color, and for them to say, "Girl, this is what we do. This is, and like they give you ideas or ways to, I believe she mentions it, but ways to like manage your load and what to prioritize and what not. But it doesn't really eliminate the stress and the overwhelming. It's just accepting that this is just how it is and that's how it is for everyone. And it's been very hard for me to accept that. Like, I'm a huge advocate for um, like your mental health and getting treatment. I am in therapy myself, and I just think that it is so important for you to figure out who you are, what your feelings, where they might have stemmed from, so that way you can navigate your life. We're continuously evolving, and it's so important for you to do your internal work. So, I don't know exactly how this book is going to end, but based on how it's starting, I'm very excited to continue reading. Um, I'll go ahead and do another snippet that really resonated with me. It's actually titled, We Don't Know How, We Don't Know Self Care. Um, Black women do not take the time to care for themselves emotionally. They do not step away from their busy schedules to replenish their emotional reserves that are running on empty. Frankly, we do not know how to step away and take a break. Now, if that ain't me, I don't know what is. I get so overwhelmed, and the moment I take a break, I'm overthinking what I should be doing during that time and not considering, like, hey girl, you need this break. You need to step away, take time for yourself. I'm always constantly thinking, no, 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 no. Gotta do something for your kids. Gotta do something for the hubby. Gotta do something around the house. Um, so I hate to say it, but I don't know how to self-care. I don't know how to prioritize myself without feeling guilty. So she mentions that in that chapter, and I'm like, again, these paragraphs are exactly how I feel. I just didn't always know how to articulate it, but I'm just so moved because I've never had a book, just the introduction, resonate with me so much. Another title is We're Not Taught Coping Skills. And again, I think that just stems from over the years, our ancestors, our aunts, our mothers, grandmothers, everybody has just been taught to just keep going. If you can manage it, that means you can do it. God wouldn't put anything on you can't handle. And I just think that it's because they didn't always know. Sometimes, family encourages you to do things just because that was their upbringing. But at some point, there has to be a rule breaker to say, I get this is how it used to be, but I'm not okay with this. I'm going to prioritize myself. I'm going to put myself forward, and I'm going to make sure that, if you don't care for yourself first, it's automatically going to stem into other conditions. One thing my therapist always references is the plane. If the plane's going down, they always tell you, you got to put your oxygen mask on first before you can help anybody else. And that is what my healing journey has stemmed from. Making sure I'm giving myself the oxygen, I'm filling up my cup so that I can be that great mom, that great spouse, great friend, great sister, great daughter that everybody else is needing from me. So I don't know about you, but I love a good book. I love a good oh my gosh, I was gonna say turd painter. Bless me. I love a good page turner, and so far this is it. If you are looking for a book, again, the title is Emotional Self-Care for Black Women by Alicia Magoro. I have not been able to put it down, so I'm super excited to keep going. Let me know if you give it a read, and yeah, be blessed. Bye.